Just kidding. It's not a picture. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm just being silly here on my photo booth app on my MacBook. I actually did not plan on filming a video for you guys today, but here I am doing a raw video, meaning I don't plan on editing this video. I'm just gonna simply save this, put it on my YouTube, and yeah. So, like I said, this is unplanned. I felt compelled to kind of share why I have been on a very long hiatus and why I will still be on hiatus with YouTube. So I guess this is just a check-in, if you will. I hope you all are doing well. Thanks for sticking around for those who are still subscribed. And if you are new here, hi, I'm Kim, and I used to post studio vlogs of my shop, Blushing Boba Studio, and I used to post planner content, creative content, if you will. But right now, I'm kind of on pause. This is not a goodbye. This is not a cancellation of my channel. I'm just putting things on pause and having a video explaining why. I really don't have to, but for some reason I felt like it. So, excuse the mess of my office, and my hair is just crazy today. I do have to kind of style it later on because I am going on a trip this weekend to visit my niece. I am excited. Yeah, my brother is excited for me to fly out to DC and visit them. So yeah, my niece turns 1, so I'm excited to meet her. She's so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. From the pictures I've seen. I haven't met her yet. I'm excited to though. But anyways, I digress. So one of the major reasons why I haven't been consistent on YouTube is because it's actually not my priority. I saw YouTube as a way to supplement my marketing strategy for Blushing Boba Studio because I am doing a bulk of it myself. I'm not tuned on to any marketing companies in any way, just because, you know, your girl's saving money right now and such. So with that said, I thought YouTube would be beneficial, but when I recognized that it was actually more work than to kind of dive to, how do I put this? It was more work for me to divide my energy for all my other platforms. I've just decided to keep Instagram as my main platform, and I am looking into other means of marketing and promoting myself, and I'm so grateful for my slow organic growth and engagement of my followers, that some of my own followers and friends are helping spread the word of Blushing Boba as well. So that's awesome. But YouTube was just not really doing it for me, or at least not for Blushing Boba. So with that said, in point blank, it's not my priority. It's going to stay in the back burner until I find the time to do so. And it also kind of became a chore. I don't want it to be a chore. I know at one point in my life, I did like filming and vlogging and editing videos. For those who've known me in the past, and if you see how old my YouTube channel is, it's not a new channel. It didn't start when Blushing Boba started. Like, I've had it for so long because I would play with Cyberlink and Windows Movie Maker and such. So yeah, like at one point I did love the whole YouTube scene, and I did think about becoming a YouTuber for real, but now's not the time. Will I later on? Yeah, I am not opposed to the idea. I'm not locking the door. I'm just simply keeping it closed. So that's that. Another life update. I am engaged. I don't have the ring on right now to show you because I was busy with house chores and crafting and making, and I don't really like to wear it at home. Honestly, I just wear it out and about. It's just a symbol. Otherwise, I would wear my silicone ring for work in the gym, again, as a symbol. But when I'm at home, I don't want to risk it. I'm already accident prone as is. Like, I cannot risk it. So yeah, like I guard it with my life when I leave the house with it anyways. But when I'm home, I just want to relax and I don't want to be hyper vigilant of what happens with my hands. I'm always knocking things over anyways. I'm like, I think it's normal that people don't wear it at home anyways. So, and if it's not, let's normalize it, guys. Who are you trying to impress at home? So yeah, that's a big thing, and maybe an added factor, taking my time away from YouTube, which I'm totally fine with. Like, the wedding planning process should be fun, and so yeah, that's a big life update. And another life update, or more so blushing boba update. I am so proud of her, okay? Yes, I have personified blushing boba as a female, okay? Like, she is my pride and joy, and she is growing so well. And as much as in this day and age where instant gratification is a thing and people are validated on numbers, right? The numbers of likes, views, followers. Like, I'm just so proud of Blushing Boba in terms of physical growth. Like, it's taking up half my room now. I have increased in sales and increased in inventory, but more so just the personal small business owner growth. How do I explain it? Like, I grew so much as a small business owner and an artist, that I'm just so proud of it and how Blushing Boba is going. And yeah, there are slow points. Like, I will be honest, in the beginning of the year, it was kind of rough with Blushing Boba, and I started to show some signs of burnout, and I had to stop it at its tracks because, you know, she is so important to me. And I didn't want to let her go just because I was feeling so, like, I was about to feel like burnt out. So I'm so grateful for the patience of my friends and family and followers, and, you know, for them just being so supportive and, you know, just giving me insight of things. Like, one of my really close friends really opened my eyes to the idea of just posting or doing things for the shop quarterly instead of monthly. And I think I felt a lot of pressure in the beginning of the year because, like, 3 months in and I haven't really posted something new, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't posted anything new. And like, that gave me so much anxiety that it stopped me from posting something new. I didn't really feel, I felt so uneasy in the beginning, basically. And those are like the red flags of starting burnout, you know, when you're feeling like everything's a chore, or you're feeling a lot of pressure when it's not really there. So I'm really grateful that it did happen, because it made me recognize that I really need to kick it down a notch. Like, I need to slow down. I need to take more breaks. So after that realization, after feeling like, oh my gosh, like I guess something sparked where I started making another collection again. So out on a whim, I made a collection that I really love right now. It's called Kawaii Play. I did make a collection before that, but because it was a combination of designs that I've actually made before and I just haven't posted it yet, like, I didn't really, like, it didn't feel new to me. But like the Kawaii Play collection, I made it in a span of a week or so. And I was like, I don't know what came into me. Like, my gosh, like, there was some kind of fire burning in me, and I was like, oh, I'm excited for it. So that kind of got things going again. So I really love that collection, and especially now because it meant a lot to me coming out of something dark. So yes, I was rejuvenated. And I think a lot of business owners, when they do get blinded by the stress of whatever they're going through with their shop, it's great to just kind of take a step back and find things that they love to do, and hopefully a natural craving to get back into it comes along, and it did with Kawaii Play. Like I felt so, like, I felt that urge to hop back in, and I did. And so I am going through what it is, like a slow period, because with personal life, I've been busy, so many weddings and trips, and it's only June, and there's already so much going on. And on top of that, some wedding planning here and there, and work. I still am a nurse, so yeah. With all that going on, like, yeah, I realized that with Blushing Boba, I do need to kind of take it easy. And so when my friend brought that perspective up about just posting quarterly or working on big batches instead of smaller monthly or weekly batches, I was like, you know what? It seems so obvious, but because she brought it up, I'm like, whoa, you know what? I never thought of that. I like that. I like that idea. So that's what I'm trying to do for now, you know. And the beauty of running my own business is that I get to kind of do what I want when I want, but I forget that because I feel like I'm such a type A where I'm like, I need to do X, Y, and Z by this date and this date and this date, and I need to be less rigid for my own sake until, you know, I really get things going. And I keep comparing myself to other shops when I shouldn't. So that, I mean, not in a bad way. Like, I see there are shops who are much more gung-ho with their shop, but I'm like, I realize, hello, they are full-time with their shop, and I'm not. And I have to give myself grace for that. So with that said, the Love Yourself collection was also another, well, Love Yourself version 2. I've expanded that collection, and that was like a culmination of how I was feeling, where I was like, I need to remember why I'm doing what I'm doing. I need to stop comparing, and I have to make myself a priority. And everything I just said literally became stickers. So they're still available in my shop. But yeah, I created that collection to kind of to remind myself that I have to be more graceful to myself. So with that said, I do want to share that I do follow another shop on YouTube, and she shared her, not her life story, but the story of her shop, and it is, I think, 8 or 9 years, and she even showed like a graph of like her shop's growth, and that put into perspective something so relatable, because in the beginning she said that, yeah, she wasn't making a bunch of sales just like any other shop, you know, and no, she didn't become viral like some shops did on TikTok. You know, TikTok didn't really exist then in her shop, and I agree with her that slow and steady growth is more like our thing, our business style, if you will. So I prefer that anyways. I prefer organic, slow growth. So yeah, like she started out very slow because she also had these milestones. So she was at the time where there was like a little like dip in her shop is because she was getting married, and she was in the process of moving after getting married and stuff. So like seeing that visual graph, because I'm a visual person, it also helped me like change my perspective with Blushing Boba. And I was like, you know what? Why am I putting so much pressure onto myself? Why? What's the point of that? At the end of the day, I am going through a lot right now personally that, you know, I think I could take a few breaks here and there. So yeah, amidst working in the hospital, in wedding planning, in personal life, personal dramas, and just trying to grow as a person, adulting. Yeah, I really do need to show more grace to myself. So if you find that relatable, if you are a small business owner and you are going through the same stresses, I hope you take from this to be kinder to yourself as a maker, as an artist. No one is pressuring you. There's no, gun to your head to make a certain product. Like, it's all these invisible stresses that we put upon ourselves because we're in a society where success is unfortunately validated through numbers. Business is a numbers game at the end of the day, but you have to take hold of the reason why you created your shop, and most likely it's because you are passionate in selling this service or this product that you love so much, or that you love to make this certain thing. So don't lose sight of that, okay? Let's see. I did a collab with Office Depot in the beginning of the year. That's another big life update. And I only say that it's big because it's an actual collab. I know I did something with Office Depot the year before that, but that's just them simply asking, hey, I noticed that you purchased an Office Depot product, can we feature it? That was as simple as that. This was a legitimate collaboration in which when I posted my video, I had to use the paid advertisement feature. That's how legit it was. And there were strict rules. Being an influencer, apparently, you have to abide by certain FTC rules when you post for big brands like that. And so I'm not gonna lie, I was stressed. I was scared that I might mess up or break a rule inadvertently. I'm like, oh my gosh, am I allowed to post this? Am I allowed to do that? And because it was my first brand deal, if you will, I just wanted to be safe and make sure I dot all my I's and cross all my T's. And yeah, that one collab was quite the experience. It was a great experience though, because it was my first taste in the influencer world. So yeah, that was interesting. Will I do it again? Heck yeah. Will I stress over it? Not so much anymore. Now that I have a taste of what it's like and the rules, it wasn't as bad as I thought. I am an overthinker, chronic overthinker. So yeah. And let's see, what other updates? I mean, like I said, Blushing Boba, she is my baby. I'm so proud of her organic growth and the following that we've been having. It's not about the number of followers, although that also grew too, but it's just the following, the engagement. People are falling in love with Blushing Boba. I'm getting regulars, and I'm so grateful for that. And just, yes, the number of followers is taken into account in terms of I'm so proud of how much bigger Blushing Boba is. More eyes are seeing it. I think I don't know how to explain it. I'm not good with words verbally. I'm more of a typer. If I did a vlog site on my journey, maybe that would have been better than a YouTube video, because I still get tongue twisted and you don't see it because I edit that out a lot. But this is a raw video. So yeah, I'm not editing this. So I apologize for all the ramblings and just my thoughts just not making sense at some points or just going back and forth. Sorry, but I do appreciate your time. I think I'm just going to cap it at that. If you are curious of what I've been up to, follow me on Instagram, okay, at Blushing Boba Studio. I actually post so much more there. And like I said, this is not a goodbye. It's a see you later. I don't know when my next video will be, but I will see you in the next video at some point, okay? And I'm really grateful for you guys for sticking around. And if you're new to Blushing Boba on Instagram, add me. Let's be friends. I engage more there for sure. But thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello. Hello. Move. There you go. Okay. Bye.